We all have met them. Having to be around them makes us forget about the peaceful living. A toxic person is anyone whose behavior adds negativity and upset to our lives. Many times, a toxic person is dealing with their own stresses and traumas, and to do that, they act in certain ways that don't always put them in the best lights and usually upset others along the way. These people are not bad or sadistic in nature. Well, most of the times. Toxicity in a person isn't considered a mental disorder, but there could be some underlying mental problems that could cause a person to act in toxic ways, including personality disorder. But the good thing is that these toxic people come with red flags. So we're going to discuss about the 5 red flags a person who is toxic, of course, is giving you. That means you should run as fast as possible from this person. So let's start. We all have convinced someone at some point of our lives to do us a favor, but it is different with the toxic individuals. They feel like others are dumb and can easily be manipulated to do things that would be of their best interest, even with the help of harmful lies. It always has to be their way. It can range from their choice of places to go, their choice of people to attend your birthday party, to live your life by their ways. They start with being your sudden new best friend. Then in time, if you contradict them or their choices, like, no, I want to go alone to that place, or I want to do it in my way, they will start ridiculing you in public, sometimes jokingly, sometimes in straight out offensive manners. Even the good they do for you come with a hidden clause. You become an emotional punching bag for this person. Whenever they're hurting, they take it out all on you. Well, we all get angry at someone at some point, and even if we lash out, we possess the sense of responsibility to go and apologize to them. This is called empathy. A toxic person lacks that in alarming amount. They will never sympathize with you. They either play the victim card or the card of righteousness. In either way, they cannot be wrong. Either you made them act in such a way, or they could not act more rightly. In the book Toxic Coworkers, How to Deal with Dysfunctional People on the Job by Alan J. Graviola and Neil J. Lavender, the authors outline numerous personality disorders that show up in the workplace, including behaviors classified as histrionic, dramatic, flamboyant, over-emotional and shallow, borderline, moody, angry, and with high intense and stormy relationships, and passive-aggressive. One thing all these traits have in common, the authors point out, is that they're overly expressed in stressful situations and ultimately become harmful to the person exhibiting them. Oh, it's tough being a big deal in such a small world. At least that's the mindset of a toxic person. Their inflated sense of superiority can range from demanding undue amount of attraction from service workers to expecting undying adoration from family members. You always have to defend yourself to this person. They are very much of self-centered people. Everything starts with themselves and ends with themselves. Being in a relationship with them feels like being in a mental prison. They will slowly impose on you the way of living they think would be of their best interest. So these are the most important 5 red flags that you should look for in a person you assume to be toxic. Now, we talked about how is it with them, but why it is like that? Why do they do it? All this behavior they commit originate from 2 things: lack of empathy, thinking the whole world is against them, and when they are hurting, the only remedy they know is to pass that hurt to someone close to them by verbal and emotional and even sometimes with physical abuses. If you think that you can change them by loving them harder, you're mistaken. All your efforts will go in vain, as they always think that you could do better, you could do more for them, even if you're doing everything in your capability. That's just the mindset they have developed, and you cannot do anything to change that. It is their journey. They have to change themselves. It has to be an inward process. It's not your job to cure them. It's their journey. Keep yourself distant and be prepared for the guilt they throw upon you. Like, how could you do that to me? I'm the victim here. How could you not be there for me when I need you the most? And things like that. But it is for their best interest that you don't be with them. Leave them alone with their monsters. It's their journey to overcome them. If you have enough understanding that this person is harmful for you and they keep asking for unimaginable favors beyond your capabilities, and when you cannot fulfill that, they make you feel bad by humiliating you. Actually, they don't ask for favors. They manipulate you to think that you owe them when in reality you don't owe them anything. They don't know the meaning of true love and compassion. It's always a business thing for them, like a transaction of favors, and they want to be in the profit by taking more and giving less. So stay away from these people. Don't try to cure them. It's their journey. Leave them on their own and hope that they will get better in times. Okay, so that was all, and if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I could share more of these values with you, and see you in the next video.